Hello, hello, crafty friends. Here I am. I am just setting my computer up. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Wow, it's 2025. Can you believe it? I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season and a happy New Year. Wow, 2025. I cannot believe it's here already. And so this is my first card class for 2025. I moved the day to the first Saturday of the month now at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I know some of you might catch me live. A lot of you catch the replay, and then I upload this to YouTube. So you can find this recording on my YouTube channel. So today, let me tell you a little bit about what my card classes are. So every month I will feature a bundle the first Saturday of the month. I'm going to be using a bundle. So today, this is the new birthday celebration that will be available as of, I believe it's Tuesday the 7th. Yes, the 7th is Tuesday. So this becomes available Tuesday. So for the entire month of January, anyone who places an order on my website, this is my shopping site. Whoops, let me move this down a little bit. Anyone who places an order, product order of $50 or more on my shopping site will receive this card kit free in the mail. Okay, so if you've never received my card kit, you are in for a treat. Everything is pre-cut and ready to assemble. You have to do all the stamping. You will have to do some die cutting. I will have some die cuts in there, maybe some embossed pieces. I will have the embellishments and all the card stocks, card bases, and envelopes. So you will need to purchase the bundle if you want to replicate the cards the exact same way. Now, if you do not want to replicate using the same sentiments, use anything that you have in your stash that you might be able to adapt using all the bits and pieces that I send you. So I start to ship the card kits around the 20th of the month. So you will get it by the beginning of next month. So unless you place an order on my website on January 31st, you're not going to get it until maybe the second week of February. So that's how it goes. So come back and meet me the first Saturday of every month at 11 a.m. I'll be featuring a bundle and you'll receive everything nicely packaged, and you will not be sorry for receiving my card kits. You're actually going to love it because I create these of how I would want to receive a kit. So today's bundle I am featuring is Birthday Celebration. So this has some great sentiments in here, but what I want to show you is the thin cuts if you do opt to get the bundle. So the sentiments do not cut out, neither do these little pieces of the flower do, but this banner does not. So I feature the banner, so you will have to stamp and fussy cut. But these are some nice sentiments. Look at how big that birthday sentiment is. Hooray, make a wish, cake. You have all the for like THND for all the numbers, happy day you, for you, and again, that big birthday. But look at the thin cuts. So you get all the numbers, okay, 0 through 9. So you have all the numbers here. You have two nice sized banners. You have these cute tassels. We use them. I like those. You have some cute little elements here. You have like a big banner that's if you want to cut out all these tassels and hang them down. And then this great pocket here. So lots of different things and ways to utilize the bundle because the thin cuts are totally different from the stamp set. So that's kind of what I like. So that's what I'm featuring today. So let me show you the papers that I will be featuring in my card kit. So I have a few specialty papers. You'll receive the bits that you need in the card kit. So this is a great glitter. I picked this up a while ago. This is the More Dazzle paper. Love this glitter. It's really chunky and really sparkly. So you'll get a piece of that because if you do get the thin cut bundle and you want to replicate the card, so you can punch out whichever number you want so that you can customize your card. So I will give you a piece of that, so to speak. I also am using the Pretty in Pink glitter cardstock and then some gold cardstock. So that's some specialty paper. Cardstocks I'm featuring is Pretty in Pink, Pool Party, Seafoam Green, and Blueberry Bushel. And then the DSP is, of course, from this collection from the birthday celebration. And it is, I don't have, yeah, here's the pieces right here. So you get, how many do we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 of each. So here is the one side, and it features the gold foil paper in there, gold foil cardstock, if you can see that. That's the back side. So see, more gold. There's 6 sheets. I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh, no, I have the other one. This is my favorite piece. I love this one. Right? And then I didn't cut this one up because I want you to see it. It's a 12 by 12, but look at, you would cut up to use all of these great, like a Picture My Life card, right? But the other side, if you didn't want that, is this design. Cool. So this is the DSP. I showed you the specialty and then the card stock. So I can move all of this out of the way. All right, now let me show you the cards. This month I am touching on those envelopes. Some months I do, some months I don't, so I will be. So this is card 1. Look at those tassels. How cute are they? Lots of fussy cutting on this card, and again featuring stamping using gold embossing powder. So that is something you can do if you want, or you do not have to. And again, if you receive the kit, you will get a perfect mat to cover your envelope. This is card 2. Look at the ribbon. Love the ribbon in this kit. Okay, so again, you'll just receive a piece of the pink, Pretty in Pink glitter paper. And if you get the die, you will then use that to cut out whichever you want to customize your card. And you may already have numbers, so you might not need the dies. And this is that envelope. Here's card 3, just a very basic card, but we create this cake using layering up pieces of the cardstock, and then there is our envelope for card 3. And then card 4 is a simple fun fold card, just for you to use as a gift card holder, or you can just have a sentiment in here. So that's just a simple fun fold card, and that is card 4. So the purpose of what I'm going to do right now is you're not going to get all the, I'm not going to sit here and go through all the cuts and sizes and dimensions, because you'll receive everything pre-cut and ready to assemble in my card kit. If you do want the tutorial only, that is available as well, and there's a link for that in the description. If you look in the description, you'll find everything to join my newsletter, join my private group, as well as purchase the kit, or a link to my shop to shop this month, so that you can earn this kit. And this is a great way to try out some new products. You get to touch the paper, touch the ribbon, and then you can decide, you know what? Yeah, I want to go buy another spool. I want to recreate all these cards. I'm getting the bundle. I love it. So that is just one good thing of my class, as well as I teach you some tips and tricks along the way. So now that all of that is out of the way, we will get going. So this is card 4, card 3. I have everything backwards. All right. So, and I went ahead for sake of video, right? Lots of this is, I did a lot of the pre-cutting already. So you will not receive all the little bits pre-cut, because you will have to, I will give you a piece of cardstock. You will have to stamp and fussy cut if you so desire. So I'm going to leave this card right here. This is the one we're making. Here would be everything you would receive in the kit, again, except for all that lovely stamping. So I am going to put the cards together so that when you receive this card kit, you'll have a PDF and a QR code that will link you back to today's video so that you can fast forward through or rewatch again just to get to then go back and put your card kit together. So I make it very, very easy for you. So we are, let me just get all the pieces out. I did leave one of these cute tassels without doing the embossing. That is the only embossing I'm going to do with you today. And here's why. I discovered prepping for class today, my heat gun, which is an old, close to my heart heat gun, this is the one they used to sell, is absolutely dying. It's a Ranger. Yeah, it's a Ranger heat tool gun. So it is dying. It's taking forever. So I went ahead and did all the embossing in the class today because we all know how to emboss, but I'm just going to show you how easy it is to do this little tassel. But what's good about my heat gun dying or almost dying on its last leg is now I get to purchase the Stampin' Up! One. So that will be in my next order because I need it. So I'm going to get all my pieces together. Here's my envelope. Here's my card base. And I'm going to start layering. So I'm going to take, and we're going to do just the stamping on the inside of the cards, but everything else is done. So I'm going to start layering together. So I'm going to take my blueberry bushel, I'm going to take my gold, and I'm going to pull out that great cardstock piece right there. Those all get layered together. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. Actually, let me double check and make sure where I know I am staying in camera. Yeah. And I have a light blaring in my face, so I apologize if I'm a little off-centered. That may happen. Okay, look at how beautiful these two layer together. Hey, Kara, how are you? How you doing? How was your holidays? Traveling? You're back home now? All right, and now we're going to layer this onto the blueberry bushel. I'm kind of happy the holidays are over. I have lots of projects I want to do for 2025, lots of house projects, lots of crafting projects. All right, so there's my layer, super easy. Just going to put this against my card base and layer that up. Just like that. I love leaving the borders. Okay. Okay. That looks super cool. All right. This piece here, we're going to kind of just off center that. All right. Then you're going to get, here's our envelope piece. We'll do that last. All right. You get this strip right here. This is for the inside of the card. Here's that great ribbon. Let me show you the spool. Love this ribbon. Okay. It has a little bit of a wire in it, so it's easy to work with and bend. So that's for our inside. Here is, you're going to receive one of these banners, or these are even going to be great. You can make like a pocket with this, like something coming out. 2 tassels, and then these are all the stamps you're going to have to make if you so choose to desire to replicate my card. I stamped a few of the flower petals. Oh, these are the stamps we're using. We are using Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Old Olive, and Pool Party. So that's what all my stamping is done in. So you see I have two of those. I have 3 just to make this cluster. And then my tassels. So let's get to, let me show you this tassel real quick. So I'm going to pull in my embossing items. Let me get my card out of the way a sec. So I have Versamark ink. I have our metallic gold rich embossing powder. You guys, this embossing powder, now you've seen me use embossing powder a lot. I have lots of other embossing powders. I actually have Ranger. I have some old Stampin' Up! Embossing powders, but I did get all the Stampin' Up! Just to replace my stock. And I tell you, this gold is amazing. It's so thick. So, you know, people say, oh, when you really care about your crafting, it really, to me, it matters of the products I'm using. So to me, it was like the quality is just so amazing. So as you can see, I have embossing powders already, but I purchased the Stampin' Up! Ones because I want to be able to talk about it. So I need to be able to use it, right? Okay, so this is, look at how fun that is, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my embossing, my Versamark. Here we go. I need a piece of scrap. And all I'm going to do is using the sponge, I'm just going to put it on a piece and swipe down, just so I get some Versamark on there. Then I have my coffee filter. I went up a little high, but you see on this one I went low, so that's good. Then you just want to sprinkle that. This is so thick. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Okay. Okay, give it a little flick. All right. I'm going to move this a second. This is why we use the coffee filters, because no waste and no messy sparkles all over. And then I just shake it in my garbage can underneath and get this out of the way. Okay. So exactly what I'm doing right now is the process you will do almost in every card in today's class. So now you're just going to use your heat gun, and mine's going to take long. Yours should be really quick, but you just want to heat set that. You can hear it. It's like not even, doesn't even really get that hot. But look at how beautiful that gold is, right? So let me get this out of the way. Okay, and then if it sticks together because you just heated it together, you just pull it apart again. And then if you want these to curl up a little, how cute, right? So think of this on a scrapbook page going all the way across, right? With the, with that, right? With all them hanging down, that would be really cute. Okay, so that is how you do heat embossing. So we have all our bits now. Let me just, here's my envelope. All this is, you're just going to glue that on, but you will receive this. This is a custom die I have in my stash, but you will receive this with the card class. So it will not be listed on the tutorial. I will just say decorate your envelopes. Okay, so there is your envelope. How easy is that? All right, let's take the inside. Where's my card? Here it is. We're going to do the inside before we finish the outside. So we are going to stamp happy birthday in the inside. And we are going to use this strip right here. Goes at the bottom. And I would just butt it up against the seam, and then if it overhangs, trim it. Nope, that is perfect. Okay, we're gonna stamp happy birthday in here. Let me get my, and that was in Pretty in Pink. So just inside stamping I'm gonna do with you today. And again, if you have this stamp or any stamp, customize it. So I'm gonna set this up. Because I wanna do it in one, yeah, I want to do it in one stamp. So we're going to put happy there, birthday there, and I'm going to lay happy. Hold on. Just like that. So kind of now, if you have a stamping press, you would set it up accordingly like that. Hopefully the stamp comes out good. I hate stamping on camera. Okay, we are just going to put happy birthday. Pretty. All right. Just pull in my Stampin' Scrub. You look, if you never had a Stampin' Scrub before, you see there's little watermarks there and there's a little sun there. This side you spray, that side you dry. So you clean and dry your stamp. Okay, I'm gonna bring back in my card base here and my sample and all my little bits. All right, so you will see on my sample card, let's see if I bring it in. See those little splatter marks right there? All right, so if you have shimmer brushes, which I know a lot of you do, I happen to have a gold shimmer brush in my stash. This is optional. You do not have to do this. I just want to show you how to splatter something. Okay, here's my splatter box. This is just an old pizza box. It's a craft box from an old Close to My Heart box. We called them pizza boxes, but you see all my splats here, right? I love to splat. So just have a space where you do that. I'm shaking up my gold and I'll show you how I do it. And again, you do not have to do this. This is optional. What I like to do is just make a puddle off to the side and get my brush really juicy and then just tap as much or as little as you want. If you wanted to do a different color on this, you certainly can. I'm using the gold, so that's all there is to it. Let me move it out of the box so you can get a better look. Hard to see because it's gold glitter. There you go. You don't see the gold, but you see almost like a wet spot right there. But that's how I love to splat on the back of, like if this was all white, you know, maybe splat that. Just let that dry a second. Okay, so now we're going to get this panel right here. And you don't want to lay that on, let me just move that. I actually use this too so I know where to keep my hand so that you can see. We don't want to put that straight. We want to kind of catty corner it like that. And we're just going to put it straight down to paper. Oh, right, like who wants to cover this beautiful paper? Whoops. Okay, so I would just go then sideways, just like that. All right, so now this is when you want to bring in your ribbon, okay? This ribbon's very delicate, so just be delicate with it. You're going to get a little extra, but what I want you to do is measure inside of this pink gingham. So right almost to the edge, you want to cut. So just cut that extra piece off. That's trash. Okay? Because you just want it to sit right there. Let me bring that up so you can see. Just like that. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little strip of tape right there. That's all I'm going to need to hold this truly in place. Okay, and that's going to be covered up. So that's all you need to do just to hold that down. It's very delicate. You could see in my adhesive, but I'm going to cover that up. All right, so now is where we're going to take this banner, and that's going to go a little catty-cornered. We're going to pop this up on some foam. I have to pull out some more foam. But in the meantime, don't let any of your side pieces, all this corner, don't let any of that go to waste. That is all good 3D foam. I think I'd have like a new pack already. Nah. With the holiday this week, I'm lucky I'm even prepared for class. My tutorial is not ready, but it will be when the kits ship. So I just want to make that right about there. Just lay that right there, right? Nice. Okay, so, all right. This is what you're going to stamp using your bundle. You're going to stamp in the pool party, the banner strip there. And I'm sorry, but you're going to fussy cut it. But fussy cutting is therapeutic. I don't like it. It's not my favorite. but it's not bad, right? It looks like it's die cut. So you're going to do that. Then you are going to stamp, if you choose to use gold heat embossing powder like I did here, you're going to stamp Make a Wish or whatever color you choose to desire, and then just fussy cut around it, right? Look, it's not perfect. Look at my H, but it looks good on the card. All right. Then you're going to stamp out 2 flowers in pink, 2 flowers in the peach pie, 2 tassels, and if you want to heat emboss the edges there, and 3 leaves in the old olive. Okay, and then you're just going to cluster them together. That's it. So I'm going to first put down my banner. Okay, I think I'm going to put, actually I'm going to use... Oh, and thank you to the lady who was in my November card class. She commented on my YouTube channel. She told me to soak my tip in boiling water. I did that. It's working. I love it. Thank you so much. And I did go back to my YouTube channel and thank her because that was a huge help. Thank you. So you want to kind of off center this, just like that. And if you wanted to cut this, which I'm going to do right here, you can certainly cut that. Okay. It's not going to be shown, but all right. And now I'm going to take my Make a Wish. This is going to be popped up on some foam as well. So get some foam on that. Hi, you finally found me, Renee. Good, thank you. Yes, so this, I do my classes on my public Facebook page. You're used to our private group. But the classes are always here. All right, so the foam tape on that looks great. And we're just going to put that up. I really love working with this set. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't when I first saw this in the catalog, I was like, but I wanted to do a birthday set and kind of put it over a little because your tassels are going to hang down. So put it a little bit to the right. I wanted to do a birthday set. I'm going to do a fun birthday set next month also. Either February or March is going to be another birthday bundle. But fun. Those are going to be super fun cards. These are your more elegant, pretty, girly cards. Okay, so put that there. Now, what are we going to put next? We are going to do our tassels. So the tassels, I am just going to layer on top of one another. We're going to put the one with the lot in front. And just put a little bit of adhesive right there so those are kind of sticking together. Just so they layer together. Just like that. And then we are going to put these straight down, no adhesive. I mean, no 3D adhesive. And they are going to go kind of right about higher. I want to get it higher, right about there. Perfect. Okay. Let me bring this higher so you can see, because again, if you receive the card kit, I want to make sure that you are getting all the info that you need. Okay. Next, we are going to put our leaves. These are going to be a little tricky. I cut off the stems. We don't need those bits there. But we're going to kind of I would just lay it out first. These two, I'm going to layer these two together. I'm going to put a little adhesive there. This is going to be our longest card. The others are going to be super quick. All right, so I think that's going to be good just like that. So using your tassels as your base, I would put one here, because then you're going to use your flowers to cover up all this. And then another one right there. Okay, again, let me show you. Looks like right now, but we're going to put all our flower cluster on top. So see, it's going to cover it. Just like that. All right, so now what you want to do is you do want to get adhesive, 3D adhesive on 2. So that's what we need, a little 3D adhesive on 2 of these. Because you want the bottom ones to pop up, and then you're going to glue the other 2 right on top of it. So these are really going to be, these are almost like your concealers. They're going to kind of, you put these how you want to cover up anything. Like, see that one there, and maybe, right? See how it kind of covers up everything now? That's what you're doing with these 2. So they don't really need to be placed any particular direction. However, you can just cover up that stuff. Just like that. Let me put the other one kind of like tucking it underneath a little. There. All right, so see? That kind of covers everything up and makes everything look pretty. Hey, Mom, thanks for joining. I'll be home after this, so I'll call you. I'm not going out with Gab. All right, so now your next ones, you just want to, you're going to kind of off center these. So you want to put a little bit of glue. I don't have them on 3D, no. So maybe put glue on half the flower. And then, see, like that. And then this one, do the same thing. Okay. All right. I feel like I have a piece of hair on my arm. Oh, I do. I shed. I always shed. Okay. So see, it looks like your flowers are kind of layered and clustered together. All right, this card is done. So card 1, I said this was going to be our longest card, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining. So here we are. Here is card 1. All right, let me just clean my space up and we will move on to card 2. Okay. Card 2 is going to be this fun design. I kind of used this design in my Christmas series. I just love it, and I'm just going to be using it a lot, so get used to it. But I think it's a fun card, a little bit of dimension. Oh, did I forget? Was there any? I think there was. Hold on. Let's bring our card back. Yep, I did forget one thing. Hold on. Our gorgeous party dots. Okay, so these are part of the this collection. And where is my, here we go. I needed to put 3 of the peach pie on our card. I have to finish it. And you will receive these as well in your kit. I will give you a little bit of these to put on your card as well. Okay, right? No card is ever finished without bling. Every card needs a little bling, even if it's matte bling. Okay, now our card's finished. Okay, moving along. Card 2. Here's this card. So let's pull out our pieces. Again, I went ahead and did the stamping, but we're going to do a little inking here with our blending brush. So I'm going to show you that. So you want to bring a piece of scrap paper in. You want to get a blending brush. We're going to use peach pie, so a pink blending brush. I blend my colors. I do them by shades, pinks, blues, yellow, green. So that's how I kind of do my blending brushes. I have light pinks, dark pinks, things like that as well. All right, so here's what you're going to get in your kit. Again, nothing will be stamped for you. You will have to stamp, and if you want to optionally stamp in gold embossing, that's what you will have. You're going to have a little piece of glitter because you will customize to a number that you want. Again, I'm trying to think ahead to some cards that I'm going to need this year. So I cut those numbers out for me. This is your envelope piece. You're going to receive your little squares. You need 4 of them going this way and 4 going that way. So I'm going to set those up. Okay. Here's our mat for the front here. And then here are your pieces and your envelopes. Actually, let's get our envelopes out of the way. So you're going to just take your envelope piece and adhere that to the back. Again, this is only an exclusive if you receive the card kit from my stash. But it's super easy to just put a piece of DSP down bigger than your envelope and trim around. Okay, so there is your envelope base. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so our card base is pretty in pink. We're going to do some stamping first. So the inside of our card says hooray for cake. So here's our inside piece. So I am going to get my stamps set up. Nope, this goes up here. Okay, I can't read them backwards. So hooray for cake. It's all right there. Okay, hooray. For and cake. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is I don't want to put 4 in there. I'll put that on the step 1. Okay, so hooray. I'm just going to set these up how I want them to look. So hooray. And then cake kind of straight. And then I'm going to come in with a little stamp for 4 and do that in a different color. So I think that looks good. Just like that. Okay, and I'm going to get my pretty and pink ink pad. Ink that up. Oh, good, it didn't move because of my little shaky hand. Okay, here's my 4. That's an old olive. Cute. Oh, I pushed a little too hard. Okay, this is our card base. We're going to just layer this inside. So for the front, here is that seafoam green, and we're going to layer that with our white together. So we're just going to move our card base right now out of the way, and we're going to work on top of these two, and we're going to do a little bit of inking. So I'm getting all the kind of easy things out of the way. Okay, layer that together. We'll just move that aside a moment. We're going to take these 2 pieces. So on here, if you choose to stamp like this, but if you look at my sample, it's not so stark white. It has a hue of the pretty and pink. So I just did some ink blending around there. So I will show you that. I'm going to bring in my scrap paper again. And my pretty and pink. And even though I already stamped this and embossed it, that's totally fine. Okay, so I like to, when I use my blending brushes, I like to get all the ink on my brush. I tap, tap, tap the excess off, and then I'm holding, and then I go off the paper onto the paper. So my hand is so light right now because I just want a little hint of pink. See how it got a little darker right there? I mean, that's okay, but that's what I'm trying to avoid. But it happens, but I am super, super, super light on the hand. So this one's just a little bit darker. That's totally fine. So I want darker color on the outside edge so that it's kind of blending in and there's really nothing in the middle. I think that's kind of good now. Okay. Just little simple touches do make a hell of a difference sometimes. All right. So now we're just going to layer this on top of our pretty and pink square. Ooh, yeah, that's okay. I should have stamped the flower first, but that's okay. We are going to stamp a little flower, and you might have wanted to do that before you adhered that together, but that's okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a masking. Excuse me. I am going to put just a little piece of scrap paper right at the edge. So I need to cover up that little pink strip. I'm going to put a little piece of scrap right there. See? So when I stamp, I don't get it on there. Okay, so we're going to take the flower and the leaf, and I'm going to stamp in Old Olive. We'll do the leaf first. Okay. So see, I didn't want the whole leaf anyway. So if you adhered this already, just do like I did. So see, you move that off and you don't have that there. Or before you adhere that down, just stamp it. Either way, works perfectly. Okay, and now you're going to take that petal top, flower top, and put that right. I want to stamp off first. I like to stamp. Okay. Pretty. And now I'm going to take my numbers. Actually, I'm going to do this with liquid adhesive because they are pretty delicate. Okay. So pretty. I love this paper now, you know, since I have it in person and I played with it and, you know, designing this class, I have, you know how many samples I make trying to design a class? Because I make a card and I'm like, no. I go do lots of searching and I get inspired and then I make things different and then I'm like, no. So it goes just to my sample stash. All right. So this is what you're making. I could have moved that over a little bit, but you know, I'm on camera. You do you when you're home putting it together. We want to put some foam on the back of that. So let me get some of my foam. I have some strips of foam here. That'll be easier. Any of my card kits, things to always have on hand that I use. 3D foam all the time. I emboss a lot. So your basic embossing powder colors, white, black, gold, silver, and a heat gun. Blending brushes. That's kind of, I try to reuse a lot of the things so that you're not having to buy lots and lots of stuff and you can use what's in your stash. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we have to line these up. So you're using this mat here. So obviously it's just a pattern. Look, very simple pattern, right? Gingham flower, right? So we're going to just arrange these. You just got to get one line, and once you get one line down, you're fine. Okay. So just arrange the one line to when you're happy. Okay. And I go down. I do one line each way because I want to make sure I have the same distance around. And then nothing looks off. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so you just kind of have to get that down, and then I would adhere them. So I would kind of hold this and pull that off. And I'm sorry again if mine gets a little crooked because I don't have it pulled into me so I could stay in frame for you. But when you're doing this at home, you will obviously make sure everything is nice and lined up. Okay, I mean, I am too. I'm trying to do the best I can on camera. Okay, good. And now just put the rest down. You don't need these other ones when you're going down now. As long as you have the top one, you should be good. Nope, see, that's a little crooked. I'm gonna have to move this so I can bring it just a little closer to me because I don't wanna mess up. I wanna use this card. Okay, better. Simple design, but I love the result. Sorry for the noise. I'm making so much noise. Okay. Good, good, good. And now we got to go across here. Place my tape gun down. Sorry, that must be really annoying. Okay. All right, there we go. Our 8 squares are down. Okay, now at this point, I'd bring in the card base and then I would adhere this down to our card base. Those two are a little crooked, but that's okay. Anyone crafting today? If you're watching along, are you crafting, working on any projects? All right, so we're just gonna layer this down, leave that little 1/8 inch of the border all the way around. Okay. Now we are gonna take our piece right there that has our foam tape and just layer it there. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. My tape's removable, so I can do this before we adhere this down to our card base. This is why you don't have your card kits in advance, but we want to wrap a piece of ribbon around. I forgot our great ribbon. So all we're going to do is, at this point, when we have our squares down, but it's good I have some adhesive on the back there because I need the adhesive. I was going to use tape. You can use tape, or since I have my adhesive already, all you want to do is take the piece of ribbon I give you, put it all the way down in the middle, and then flap it around, okay? Just like that. So see, it's great that I messed up and I have that there already. And now you can go ahead and layer this back down to your card. I'm gonna put a little bit of extra liquid just as a reinforcement since I pulled that up already. There. Oh, it's so hard when I'm not right over it. Okay. Oh, you're getting ready for a retreat. Nice. I have, so in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from this weekend, I have my team retreat. I'm so excited. My team's getting together. Some of the ladies are flying in from the states where they live, and we get together for a weekend and do a team weekend crop. So I'm really excited about that. All right, so now that I have my ribbon down, I'm just going to put this square right in the middle there, okay? I'm going to pull in those party dots again, and now I want to use the pretty and pink ones. And I'm just gonna put 2 small ones here. And right there, you see I have one of the larger ones. And that finishes card 2. Okay, there you go. That's card 2. We're moving on to card 3. this out of the way. Clean up a little bit. All my little bits and pieces. All right. Clean up my stamps. Sorry if I'm doing this live. I can't ruin my stuff. I gotta clean it up. Right? Who wants a craft around mess? I said this year I'm going to be a lot more organized and in everything, not just crafting, right? In like my personal life, just everything. And I'm not writing down any resolutions this year because I want to stick to some things. I'm just doing them. I'm just putting it in practice, and I'm not putting dates on it like, oh, Monday I have to do this and the first. And no, it's like, you know, in January I want to accomplish this one thing. And I want to make it happen in January because my life, my work, sometimes it's hectic and I can't just commit and, you know, but I do commit to myself, working out, you know, doing healthy habits for myself. I do that regularly, but just the things I need to get done, sometimes we know it's just hard. All right, I'm putting all of my stamps here just so I can start fresh for card 3. I like to start with a clean slate. Do you? Let me know if you like to start with a clean slate or you don't care. You can just craft in chaos. Usually I'm crafting in chaos, but I'm trying to be good. All right, we're going on to card 3. Oh, we're making the fun cake now. This is super fun. This is super fun. So I'm going to show you how to make that and how easy it is. Yes, it's a lot of fun. Anne-Marie, she's our team lead. She does awards for us, and we all bring food and cater food, and it is a lot of fun. I have to sit down. My back is killing me. All right, so again, I went ahead and did my stamping. So if you're going to do this, you're going to stamp happy up here and birthday down here in gold glitter. Or if you have pink glitter, pink embossing powder, and that's what you choose to do, you can customize, but you will not get this stamped in your kit. I'm just saving time on camera here. So that is my, where's my card base? Here it is. That is for my card base here. This is for our envelope, so let's just get this out of the way, right? There's that exclusive piece you're going to get. And I think yep. Of course. Look how quick I am. Of course. Okay. Of course my tape runner would run out on camera. Okay. You definitely craft in chaos. I know. I usually my desk is chaos. I think I've posted pictures in the group sometimes. So there's that envelope. So cute. Don't forget about our envelopes, people, right? Stamp them. Make them fun. All right. So again, you're going to get a little strip of that great, I showed you that, that chunky gold glitter paper that I had. Here's the 3 pieces to make our cake. And then you're going to get a piece of the ribbon, but it's cut in half. Okay, because one piece, let's look up here, one piece is going to wrap around our cake, and then we're going to knot. I tried to do a bow, can't really do bows with this, but it's good for knots. So we're going to do a knot there, and then whatever number you choose to die cut out, you go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's get to, another thing I want to tell you. If you choose to splatter, this would be a great piece to splatter. And I thought of that after I put this card together. As I was sitting here looking at it, I was like, dang it, I should have splattered it. And I didn't, and then I prepped the class and I did this and didn't splatter it. So I was like, I wanted to tell you to do that, but I'm not doing it on mine. But I think it would be a cool effect. Like pull back out that gold glitter shimmer brush if you have. Even if you have clear shimmer brush, just put a couple of clear, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I have clear. I'm just going to put clear just to throw a little bit of sparkle on there. I'm not going to use the gold because I don't want the gold to blend in where I would have used gold if I didn't stamp yet. Let me say that. All right, so I'm just going to use clear because clear does give it a little bit of a shimmer. Okay, again, I'm going to make my little pile. I always make a pile. Okay. And then I get the top, my tip nice and juicy, and then just tap, tap, tap. Oh, good. I'm so glad I did this. And I hope you do too. Actually, I love it with the silver and the gold. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it greatly in the camera, but believe me, I would not steer you wrong because you all know how excited I get over things. Okay. So let's see if you can see that. All right, so you see it looks like a wet, but anywhere it looks wet is a shimmery, clear sparkle. So I think that's great. I'm glad I did that, and I hope you do it too. And I love it with the silver on the gold. Okay, look, here's the difference. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, all right, let's get to building our cake now. So this is going to be really easy, you guys. And you're going to need some Scotch tape. And all you're going to do is layer together. So here's our cake, right? Just put these 3 pieces together. There it is. That's it. That's all you got to do. So just to make our lives a little bit easier, I'm going to put a little bit of strip. Just a little bit there on the back side. And I'm going to put this layer just a hint sticking out. Okay? Super easy so far. And now we're going to repeat the same thing. And I made this a little longer so you got a little bit of give to play there. But I'm only going to put a little bit. So I'm going to reinforce with a piece of Scotch tape. And I'm going to turn this and see how much I want. That looks good. Okay, just like that. Just now make sure your cake, move it around. That looks pretty good, right? Now you want to flip it over. Take a piece of that Scotch tape. Just tape those layers together just for reinforcement. If you want to put another piece, no one's going to see the back side. Whoop, no one's going to see the back side. No one's going to know. No one's going to know. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to take, where's my pieces of ribbon? All right. So we're going to take the one piece of ribbon. We're going to put it on the front. Now, only thing you can use here is one mini glue dot, and I'll tell you why. And you're gonna have to put it in the middle because your glue dot will then hold one of your numbers. Okay, that's the only thing you're gonna get to keep for that right now. So I'm gonna take a mini glue dot and I am gonna put it right about there. Put it in the middle of the middle layer. Because I need something to hold this in the front. Okay, the back, we're not concerned about. Because the back, we're going to grab another piece of that Scotch tape and put it right there. And then the bottom piece. Right there. Just like that. Okay? I definitely agree. I love to throw in a little bit of mixed media, that's blending, splattering, masking. I love to use stencils. I wish Stampin' Up! Had more stencils. All right, so now this other piece, you're going to take this and you're going to feed it through the back of your cake. Okay, and you are going to make a knot. Okay, I told you it's hard to make a ribbon with this, so a knot. And squeeze it together because then it'll pull the ribbon together a little more. Okay, great. And then we're just going to snip off the edges here. Where's my... All right, so our cake, that's how you assemble the cake. So in the directions, it's going to tell you to refer back to the video because it's going to be hard for me to explain to you how to layer the cakes, but I'll say layer them, but it will be best to just refer to the video. So now we're going to take our base. Actually, oh, you know what I forgot? I didn't cut out for my kit. Hold on. Where did I put? Hold on, hold on. I don't know where. Here we go. I found it. I need to cut one of, let me get it, where I forgot to cut one when I was prepping of the pieces of card. Here it is, this piece. I need to cut that out for my base here. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Take an intermission. Do, 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 do. Okay. Crisis diverted. Okay. Now you're going to layer against that base right there. And you just get to see like a little bit of those dots around that. And that seafoam green color looks really nice. All right, now we are, there's no stamping in this one. Nope. We're just gonna layer this against our card base. Oh, who can cover up that beautiful paper? It's a shame. I'm telling you, that gold on there is beautiful. Okay, layer this to our card base. Okay, now I would say I would have liked to pop my cake up. I think the dimension would have been cool, but then because my numbers are thinner, they would have been like suspended. I don't know. Let's do that. I'm going to pop on this one. I'm going to pop up my cake because that's how I originally wanted to do it, right? So I'm showing you some options from my original, the splattering and popping the cake up. So we're just going to go with it. No promises. All right. Oh, I love it popped up. I do love it. So hopefully it works with the, we can get the numbers to work because I do love it popped up. So it's optional if you want to pop up your cake. Okay. Love it. All right. So my card is going to have the number 73. So 3 is my second number. So remember that glue dot right there? You want to use that, but I'm going to put some more glue because this whole piece is going to be on the card. And then that glue dot will hold. Okay. So my 7, I'm only going to put adhesive. It will work. I'm only going to put adhesive down the side of the 7, and that will be against the cardstock, and that'll be all I need to do. And then the other piece will be suspended. This arch will be suspended, and that's fine. Just like that. Cute. Cute. I love it. Okay, so I do love it with the cake with the 3D foam. But if you don't want to do that and just have it straight down to the paper like I did here, you can do it that way. But just a little bit of a different effect. And on this card, I did do that splattering just with some clear shimmer brush. Okay, so that, I don't know where the envelope went. Here it is card 3. All right, we are almost done. Yep, I did it again. All right, we need 2 of these dots. Again, I'm a creature of habit. What can I say? If I mess up, I'll keep doing it, right? Because that's how our brains are. Like my brain's not remembering, oh, do the dots. No, it just keeps purposely forgetting. Stupid. All right. But it's okay, right? This is why I don't edit, and I don't even bother to learn how to edit. Because you're getting me in all my glory, right? Okay. We are finished. That is card 3. I love it. Loving this kit. I hope you get it. And you can also pick up this kit for $29. You don't even need to make a purchase with me. If you're my customer and you do not think you're going to make a purchase in January, you can just pick the kit up on any month. It's $29. If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you have an option just to pick up the tutorial, and that's for $10. If you're a customer also and you have all these products and you just want the tutorial, you can do that also. All right, moving on to card 4 and our final card. I am at an hour, just about an hour and 7 minutes, which is great. I like to stay under an hour and a half for each of my classes. An hour is just not going to cut it, especially with all my talking. All right, where is my bits and pieces here? Here is card 4. So this is just a simple fun fold, you guys. It's just, I will give you just the quick here. It's just 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 1.5 and 5.5. That's all it is. Okay, 5.5, 8.5, scored at 1.5, 5.5. Boom, there you go. There's your fold. Okay, so first things first, this is our card here with that little insert for you to be able to write on. You can add a gift card in there. You don't have to add a gift card. It could just be an interactive card. Here is your interactive piece. But you can also throw a gift card. This is a hotel key, but you can also throw a gift card in the front, in the back. You can also put a glue dot here if you so desire and stick it. I had an old little sticky left on that because I had a glue dot. If you wanted to fold up some cash, I have a $5 bill here. You can also tuck some money behind that. So just a few different ideas for this card. Excuse me. Okay. So here's your card base. Here's your envelope. We got a nice cute strip for the back of our envelope. We're going to pop that on right now. Okay, there is our card base, our envelope. Okay, so you're gonna have, this is just lightly taped on right here, just so I knew which piece I was putting it on, but I can take this off. You are going to get a piece of the ribbon. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it on. A piece of the ribbon. This is for the front. This is for the bottom. Here is your sentiment piece. We got to do one stamp, one thing. You're going to get a couple of these little cute flowers in pretty and pink cut out. We only need 3 of those. Here's our insert. We got to do some stamping. So we are going to move this away right now, and we are just going to do our stamping. So I need this layer right here, and I need this. I went ahead and did my embossing already. If you so choose to desire to do embossing, you can do that on that piece. If not, just stamp it in the color of your choice. Okay, so I am going to pull out which block I need. In my stamps, I need happy birthday. My happy has gotten a lot of use. Okay, so it's going to be happy over here. And I kind of want to stay higher so it's above. You know what I mean? I think that looks good. So happy birthday, and that is in Pool Party. I'm just inking it up. Okay, I've cleaned that when I'm done. We're now going to layer this with against our Pool Party cardstock. Fun. Okay. So now in this piece, we just want to stamp that banner. So I'm going to bring in scrap paper. I'm going to get my banner. Block and get my banner. Okay, just like that. I'm just going to stamp down with the pretty in pink. Perfect. If you wanted a splatter, that'd be a cute piece to splatter as well. Okay. All right. Now we're going to bring in our card base. I'm going to sit. And we are going to take, I'm going to use 1/8 of an inch strip. I'm just going to put a piece right there and a piece right there. 1/4 of an inch, if you have this tear and tape, would be good as well. I just tend to use my 1/8 of an inch strip. I love it for all my gift card holders. And just put it right along the edge there. I cannot link the ribbon yet because it's not available, but I will give you the item number. It is 165715, but it will be online on the 7th, on Tuesday. So I can't link anything yet. Okay. And then you're just going to close that. All right. This strip's going to go at the bottom here. And then this top piece. So now here's the ribbon. Like I said, I already had, when I was prepping, I just quickly wrapped it around here, but since it's there, I'm just going to leave it. And again, like we did all the other ways, just wrap it around and either use a piece of tape, use a glue dot, whatever you want to do is absolutely fine. And then you're going to put that on to the front. Since I can't run over the ribbon, I'm just going to put a little, just because that'll also hold it down. Perfect. Okay. So your card goes on there's your insert. Now you're going to get these pieces and layer these together. And if you want to add more stamping and clustering, go right ahead. You know, there's definitely more room here to stamp a flower if you wanted, one of those flowers. Or if you have, you know, other stamps, maybe with that has like a burst of sparkles or something, that would be cute. All right, so this is going to go right here and just have a little bit of overhang at the bottom there. So you just want to make sure not to put any adhesive down below. So just put your finger there as a marker. And then on the back, what I do is I keep my finger to where I feel it's starting for the adhesive, so I know perfect. Okay. You're going to have another piece in your, and we're going to feed that through and make another knot here. Okay. And then whichever way you want your knot to go, if you want it to go this way, if you want it to go this way, like I said, this is a little bit of a bendable ribbon, so you can do that. I'm going to go this way. And if it doesn't stay in a position you want, don't forget, put a little glue dot down and you can mold it a little bit. All right, so I think that's good there. That's good there. Love it. Okay, whoops. Almost had ribbon all over. You welcome. Okay, next and final, we're going to take these cute little starbursts and arrange those. I think I'm going to arrange these just quite a little different than this card because I have that space there. And I might like it better like that. So now, on here, I had these popped up. I'm not going to pop them up on, well, can you see? There you go. I just put a little tiny bit of foam behind that. And then I put a little gem in the middle. But I'm not going to pop these up. I'm just going to put these straight down to my cardstock. You'll see. I just put a little bit of glue and then glue those down. And then I have, you'll get 3 of these iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. They are super sparkly. I'm gonna put 3 of them. You might get little ones, you might get big ones, medium, there's all different sizes. But we're gonna put them, I wanna see the big ones, right in the middle. I'm gonna put 1 big and 2 little. Yeah, I didn't want to pop these up. I think I like it better flat. What do you think? I think I prefer them flat. Anywho, all right, here is card 4. We made it. Thank you for sticking around with me. Let me bring back all 4 cards that we made today. So that's the 4th card. All right, so here is our fun fold card that can be doubles as a gift card. Okay, that's card 4. This was card 3. We did that birthday. We built that cake. We built that birthday cake just using cardstock. here was that great pattern again I brought back from the holidays, and just a really easy pattern. That was card 2. And then here is card 1, using a lot of the dies and fussy cutting and stamps from the bundle. That is card 1. And again, here is our featured bundle birthday celebration using this great thin cut bundle and all of the papers that I showed you. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Again, the first Saturday of every month at 11 a.m. Eastern, I'll be featuring a new bundle. That bundle and my card kit is available the entire month. So for the entire month of January up till January 31st, anybody that places an order on my website, a $50 product order before shipping and tax, you will receive this automatically. You don't have to add in a host code, no requirements, just a $50 order, and you will get this pre-cut and ready to assemble with most of the die cutting. And but you will need the die cuts to do your own, to customize them. And if you want to use the stamp set, you will need to purchase a stamp set. Otherwise, I'm sure you have something in your stash. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed January's card class birthday celebration. If you have any questions, look up in this post. All of the links are there to get in touch with me, get in my group, all of that. And I will be uploading this video now to YouTube today, so you can go back and you can see the supplies I've used if you want to purchase it and just make it. It's free. This is a free card class. So you can purchase all the items with your own demonstrator and just watch me and put the cards together. But if you want to get everything pre-cut and ready to assemble and make that purchase through me, or just purchase the card kit, you certainly can. And all the links to get in touch with me are above, and on YouTube it's at Crafty Diva USA, where you can go back and watch the replay. Hello, Jean. Thanks so much. I know you love the card kits. Jean loves the card kit. So have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoyed this class. Take care. Bye now.